start with the literature book, page 6.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, I don't
I
have
went
my book.
there, but they said they didn't have it. Yani they said they don't أصلا have. We don't have a literature book. I don't know.
At school? You buy it from school or where?
Yes.
I'll ask today, okay?
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you show us the book we're going to use? Okay.
So girls, in page, can you see my PowerPoint now?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
In page
Yes.
6, you have a title, read, reread, and read again. What is read, reread, and read again? The book, this is the aim of the book. This is what the book wants you to achieve. What is it about? I will show you one thing on YouTube. But wait, let me accept people who... Okay, okay. Can you see my YouTube now, girls? Can you see my YouTube?
Yes. Yes.
Look, girls, watch this one.
The monkey business illusion. Count how many times the players wearing white pass the ball.
How many girls passed? How many time they passed the ball, girls? Girls, how many time the white team passed the ball? Yes.
Teacher,
Hello?
the video lagged a little, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, me too.
The video what?
It lagged, kept like stopping because of the internet.
Okay, again. Can you see my YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Times the players wearing white pass the ball.
Still lagging.
Any time?
10 times.
10?
11.
Me too. I 11
16.
times.
11 times.
Okay. Let's
16.
see. 16. Who said
16.
16? Yes. They are 16.
The correct answer is 16 passes.
But did you notice something else?
Yeah.
Yes,
There
the
were
monkey
two
came.
girls having the bunny.
A monkey.
The gorilla.
Yes, a gorilla. What else?
What?
Look, girls.
The background changed color.
Excellent. The background changed the color. The curtain changed the color. And a girl from the black team left. See? Did you watch? Did you
Yeah.
notice? Yes. At the first time, you noticed any of these?
No.
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 I noticed the
Well-
curtain changing, but not the gorilla.
Yes. So
I know.
it means that every time you replay the video and rewatch the video, you find new stuff, right? You find new things, right? The curtains changed its color. A gorilla appears. A girl from the black team leaves. What does this? How is it is related to our literature? He wants to show you that each time you read the passage, okay, or there is a message he wants to give you. Each time you read anything about this message, you get to know the message more. Okay? So this is the idea about read and reread and read again. Again, why? Because here you want, what is that? Yes. Girls, I want to show you the PowerPoint now. Girls, do you see the PowerPoint?
Yes.
Do you see it now? Okay.
Yes.
So why he says to you read, reread, and read again? He says to you in the book, he will gives you a main idea, a theme, or a message, and then he will make you or help you get the message or the main idea by giving you 3 reads, and you have to read the 3 reads. What's the first read? First read you will read to get to know the main ideas. Okay, so this is what the book is about. We will have first read. When we have the first read, to get the main ideas. Number 2, we know what is this mostly about and which ideas are more important. Who is writing the read and why they are writing it. And we will underline important words and phrases. Important words and phrases. Wait, I have to accept the request.
Teacher, I can't see the PowerPoint.
You can see the PowerPoint?
No.
Let me share it again.
Miss, do we need a copybook?
Yes. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes.
First read. What is it about? What are the main ideas? Who wrote it? How he wrote it? Okay? Then we will have next read, second read. It's about how. How the author delivered the message. How he supports his idea. How? What did he do to support the idea? By using details, by using the figurative language. Okay? Simile, metaphor, or a repetition. Does the author use to create meaning? What are the things the author used to create meaning? With me?
Yeah.
That will lead us to the third read, which is why and why not. So what I can learn from this text and what that will help me understand my life, because our book's title is Connection. What's connection? We want to connect literature with our life. So when you read something, you apply it to your life. Okay, you learn a lesson for your life. Not to go to the test and you succeed and this, no. Connect to your life and get to understand the message of it. So what can I learn to be a better writer? By analyzing the three reads, I can criticize the work of the author, and I can learn to be a better writer. Number three, why not this text is convincing? I like this text, or why I didn't like this text. Why and why not this work of literature is meaningful. The author give it a big meaning. Why and why not? How does this text connect to other texts? Okay, and how does this text connect to yes, or where have I seen this theme before? How do other presentations of this text, if we have one message like wars, an author can deliver his message in a 200-page novel, and another author can deliver his message in a poem of 6 lines. The same message, but delivered in many ways. That's why we will take a main theme, then we have reads to support it. Okay? We move on? Okay. Today we'll take Unit 1. Unit 1 is about fear. Okay? Remember when I told you to watch a song?
Yes, brave.
Brave.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we again watch YouTube. Now you see the YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Teacher, it's beside you, the song.
What, dear?
The song is okay.
Girls, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
After you finish the song, we will hear it for the last time. After you finish it, I want you to answer me 2 questions.
Okay.
Number 1, what the singer encourages you to do? What does she want you to do? What does she encourage you to do? Okay? And which kind of fears she's talking about?
Okay.
What does the singer encourage you to do?
To be brave.
Wants us to be brave.
She wants us to
speak
be
to
brave.
speak up.
Everything we want.
He wants us
speak
to
up.
be brave and to speak up.
To speak up.
Speak up
Be
and
brave.
We want.
Not lock yourself. To not lock yourself in your box. Right? What else?
Yes.
Don't be afraid of anything. Don't make your words empty. Say what you want to say. Face and don't run. Right? Face and don't run. Face the truth. Okay? Face your enemies. Face everything. Don't run. Don't fear. So are you with her, or you better like to keep your words inside you?
depending on the situation.
At the beginning of the song, she said, watch out, words can be weapon too. Right?
Yes.
So you have to watch out and be
Not
careful
say
of what to say. Okay, girls?
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Bashira, are you here?
Yes.
Yes, Bashira, read Bashira, page 7.
Page 7.
Yes,
From essential question.
yes.
Okay. What strikes fear into your heart? Think back to when you were a child, alone in the bed at the night. What made you quiver and quake and pull covers over your head? Was it a mysterious noise, a shifting shadow on the wall, an imaginary monster under the bed? As a child, you may have had a fear of the dark, but of abandonment or the unknown. As you have grown older, your fears, once you result as an overactive imagination, are now caused by very real situation. Merely starting high school brings a whole new set of anxieties.
Okay, wait a
Fear.
minute. Bashira, I just want to share the PowerPoint with you. Wait a minute.
Teacher, which page?
Page 7, dear. Okay. So, the main, can you see my PowerPoint now? A yellow
Yes.
page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What strikes fear into your heart? What strikes fear into your heart? What strikes fear into your heart, girls?
Not being able to be successful.
To not succeed. Who's talking because it's unknown user?
I'm Razan, but yeah.
Raza and Badia. To not succeed. Yes. Who else? Who can tell me what's his biggest fear? Who?
To not be able to be happy.
Bashira, you want to be happy. You fear you cannot be happy. Right. What's your biggest fear?
Yes, it's happy. And
Right?
maybe
Jana Abdullah, what's your biggest fear?
Failure.
Hmm?
Failure.
Failure. Kadi, what's your biggest fear?
Yes, please.
Yes, what's your biggest fear, Kadi?
أماكن ضيقة يعني.
You hate these are some kinds of fears, girls. When you're a child, you fear of darkness, fear of shadow on the wall. Have you ever felt this feeling? Dad, I'm afraid there is a shadow on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grade 9, please, all of you answer me, please. Fear of mysterious noise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you
Yes.
grow up,
Yeah.
when you grow up, your fears grow up with you, right?
Yes.
So it will be,
yes.
when you go to school, will I fit in the school? Will I fit in? Will I have friends?
No.
Oh, does anybody love me? I feel like no one loves me, right? Do you face this kind of fears?
Yeah.
Then you grow up, will the work be too difficult? Will I have the job? Will I get married? So you face fears when you are young. If you didn't learn how to face your fears and stand for them, okay, if you allow your fear to overcome you, to overwhelm you, whenever you grow up, your fear will grow up with you. So you will not be able to handle the fear of will you work or not, will you have the job or not, will you get married or not. You will not be able to face or cross the hinders in your life. You know what is hinder? Hinder is something stops you from moving on.
Like
When you learn how to face your fears and get over the fears when you are young, you learn how to get over obstacles in your lives. Are you with me, girls?
yeah.
Do you agree or not?
Yes.
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 Okay. Then continue reading from Our Fears Reflect. Basima, are you here?
Miss, I don't have my book still.
Okay. The problem, I don't have the names in front of me. Lina Nasser.
Yes.
Read, Lina, from
Teacher, I still didn't buy the book.
2. Masa Ammar. Sidra. Sidra, yes, Sidra. Read, Sidra, from Our Fears. Sidra, the connection, your connection is not good, so we don't hear anything. Okay, so mute yourself again, and there is a noise. Sidra. Mute yourself, dear. Next time you read, inshallah. Zain Hamad.
Yes.
Zain, read Zain from Our Fears.
From the book?
Yes.
Miss, I don't have the book.
Yara Tawil.
Yes, Miss.
Do you have it? Read.
Yes. Our fears reflect our personalities and life experiences. Someone who has grown up performing on stage can't fathom why a shy person is petrified of public speaking.
Yes, this is a very important point, girls. A boy who has been raised in the theater with his family and he gives presentations since he was young or acts since he was young, he will never fathom it means to understand why a shy person cannot go up a theater and give a word or give a presentation in the class. So there is a very important point. Don't underestimate others' fears. If your friend is afraid of the dark, don't judge her. Okay? If your mother is afraid of animals, don't judge her, because each one of us has his own journey. Each one of us has his own fears. So we cannot judge others for their fears. Okay? Accept others' fears. Accept them. Okay? So our fears reflect our personalities and life experiences. And no one can understand others' fears. No one can understand. I cannot understand others' fears, but I have to respect others' fears. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Yes.
However, most students will agree on one thing. When it comes to movies, books, or stories, the scarier the better. Horrifying stories are exciting and exhilarating, as long as the horror stays on the page or on the screen. What makes a story scary? How do good horror stories keep us
Highlight what
riveted?
makes a story scary, please.
Yes?
Highlight it.
Oh.
So can you repeat what should we highlight?
What makes a story scary? Continue reading.
What makes a story scary? How do good horror stories keep us riveted? Unit 1 will explore what makes a story scary by examining the language, pacing, and subject matter of the horror genre. Activities will provide opportunities to write, speak, and debate about what makes a story frightening. Finally, you will write a narrative about a frightening experience. As you work through this unit, you may make some interesting connections between imaginary fears from the pages of literature and your own personal terrors.
Yes, and your own personal terrors. Before we move on to what makes a story scary, I will show you a video on YouTube, but let me first share the video with you.
Teacher, do you have a picture of the story on your PowerPoint?
Yes, but why? I will not start with the story now. We are still in the introduction.
Oh, okay. No
Okay.
problem.
Look, girls, because we don't have much time, there is a story called The Monkey's Paw. The Monkey's Paw. It's about a man. Look.
If you manage a team, you have to try Monday.com. Monday.com is a platform to track everything your team is working on. We use
look. Girls, do you see the YouTube?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, listen, girls. I'll play it again with no sound. How do you feel, girls, without sound?
Normal.
Hello, grade 9.
Same.
How do you feel?
Same
What's your
thing.
feeling now?
It's okay.
It's okay? The same
It's like-
feeling
Yes.
you got, the same feeling you got when you was watching it, when you were watching it with the sound?
No.
It's
Why?
not
No.
like the same vibe.
Why, girls? What's the
Because
reason?
the sound gives suspense.
The sound creates suspense. Excellent answer. So, in a movie, one of the elements that makes the movie a successful one, the sound, the music, the background music. It creates the suspense. Okay? So now you analyzed one element of a movie elements to make suspense, to create suspense. Okay? This is what we're gonna do with even the written words. We're gonna get out the elements, okay, that create suspense in the passage. Now you got my point, okay? So we will not watch the whole movie. I will just give you hints. Hear the voice now? The sound now?
Yes.
Yes.
About a man from England who traveled to India, and then he met like a fakir. A fakir is like a priest or sheikh or something in their religion, okay? And he gave him a paw, a monkey's paw, from a dead monkey. And he said to him that this paw makes him achieve 3 wishes. It's like the genie comes out of the bottle, okay? But this is a paw that when you hold it and when you shake it like this, you can ask for 3 wishes. The man returned from India and he went to visit his friend. Okay, they were sitting and laughing together.
Check. I should hardly think he'd come out tonight in that.
Okay, and after.
Vimeo has become part of Mighty Oak's everyday processes. We are using Vimeo link.
After that, he received his friend.
It's just an ordinary little paw, dried to a...
Just an ordinary paw, okay? And he said to them that if you hold it, you shake it, you wish for a wish, and it happens. Who is the family? A man, wife, and his son.
Or mummy.
Well, what's so special about it?
Miss,
A spell
Yes.
put on it by an old
Miss, can I
fakir.
ask a question?
Yes.
What is your fear?
What is my biggest fear?
Yeah.
I will answer you after this. Okay, just give me time. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Who's asking me? Arya?
Holy man.
Who's asking?
Malak.
Malak. Okay.
I'm
Malak.
Malak.
Okay, حبيبتي.
We wanted to show that fate ruled people's lives. That those that interfered with it.
Curious. I honestly never believed the other one.
I don't know what the first two were. The third was for death.
He warned them. He told them. But when I took the power of the fakir, okay, I asked for 3 wishes. But the third wish is always to wish death. Death for anyone. He didn't say for whom, but the third wish is always death. The man took the paw, his friend took the paw.
But I warn you of the consequences.
He warns his friend from the consequences. I warn you from the consequences. And then he left.
Pocket your ill-gotten gain.
The first wish will be what, girls? What will be the man's first wish? Think.
To be rich.
Riches
rich.
and money.
So yes, rich. So he asked for $300,000.
Morning. Nothing in your pocket? No.
Disgusting thing.
So he says, you got the money? He said, no, not yet.
I suppose all soldiers are the same. Yeah.
He wished for the money, and then he and his wife were resting in the veranda, okay, or in the yard, and they saw a man coming, okay?
Hello, Keelan. Yeah, I believe.
Yes.
He was caught in the machinery.
Oh, God.
Caught in the machinery, yes.
I'm afraid he is dead. The firm has asked that I express their sincere sympathy on your great loss. And now I must beg you to forgive me, for I'm only their servant obeying their orders. And in that I must tell you that Maud Meggins disclaim all responsibility. They will accept no liability. But in consideration of your son's services over the years, they have asked that I provide you with a certain sum as compensation.
What happened when the man wished for money? Girls.
His son died.
Hello, are you still here?
His son
Yes.
died and they
Yes.
paid for him.
Their son was, yes, their son was this, he got caught in the machine because he works in a factory and his body was cut into pieces because of the machine, and they give the company gives a compensation to the family the same amount of money the man has asked for.
That was
Okay?
the consequence, his son's death.
Yes, yes. So then the mother will keep crying all night, all day. She can't believe that she has lost her son. Okay? And then one day she cannot sleep. She keeps calling her son's name. One day she remembers. One day she remembers here.
The power?
You must let go, my love.
If you must, wish for something sensible.
And then she remembers, I have the power. I can wish for what? after a week of crying, she can wish for what, girls?
For her son to
To
be
bring
back.
her
The
son
son
back
come
to
back?
come
Yes.
back.
Yes. She said, I can wish that my son comes back. So,
A monkey's paw. A monkey's paw. Where is it? I want it. You've not destroyed it.
It's still in the parlor, I believe. If he was too terrible for you to look on, then how now?
wished for her son to come back after 1 week of his death. He has been cut into pieces through the machine. If he comes back, how would he be look like? Can you imagine? A monster, right?
What's that?
It's the wind. It's quite heavy, yeah.
It's Herbert. It's Herbert.
No! What are you going to do?
I forgot it was 2 miles away. What are you holding me for? I must open the door.
For God's sake, don't let it in.
You're afraid of your own son. Let me go. I'm coming, Herbert. I'm coming.
Oh, wait!
Hold on, my son. There's almost done.
Is it?
I can't open the door. I can't open the door. Hold on, my son.
I wish.
Herbert.
What was the man's last wish?
Him to die again.
Yes. He wished that his son dies again. Why? Because it's not his son. It's not his son.
Scared of his son.
Yes? You know when you bury a body?
Yes.
When a body is
Yes.
buried and then it starts to decompose, right? You took it in science, right?
Yeah.
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 So when he comes back, he is a what? He is a man?
He's a corpse, like a walking
Yes, a
corpse.
corpse. Yes, he is a corpse and it's a monster, Frankenstein, like this. Okay? So you consider this movie scary or not?
Yeah,
No.
maybe.
Not really.
A little.
Not really.
At all, no.
What made you judge if it's scary or not? What made you
Scary that
think?
that
Maybe
you
if
can
there's
wish to get life again,
Yes?
and that's scary.
I didn't hear?
He wished to get life again for any person, and that's really scary. Like after he's dead.
Yes. Okay. If you are asked to analyze if the movie is scary or not, you will analyze what? Look, girls, the image or the color of the movie is it happens in the early morning and sun birds are singing and boys are going to school and this is the atmosphere, or the atmosphere is what?
late at
It's
night.
It's like at
Yes.
night and creepy.
That's nice.
Dark,
Night.
forest, isolated place. They are living in an isolating place. Isolated home. Away
Yes,
from
and they're
the
alone.
country. And they are alone. The flashback to India, the pa itself. Okay, so these are elements that helped the movie to be a suspenseful one. The music, the characters, the director, angles of picturing or videoing the movie. So all of these are elements to do what, girls? To help us to what?
Create
Hello?
suspense.
Yes.
To create.
To feel the suspense. They create suspense, so we feel, we are afraid while watching the movie. Now you understand what's the point?
Yes.
To analyze how the author delivers the message. Okay, girls?
Okay.
We continue tomorrow because you have a period and I'm 2 minutes late. Okay? Bye, girls.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Thank
girls.
you.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, حبيبتي. Bye.